How's it going, guys? Bainey here, and welcome back to Facebook Ads for Beginners. In today's video, I'm going to show you some split testing that I've been doing. There was a campaign that I've been running and it stopped performing as good as what I was hoping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to start some new ads. I'm going to, split test some different audiences. First, I'm going to show you why I'm turning it off and why, it was still performing pretty well, but it wasn't getting as good as results as what it had been. So my theory is that it was starting to get the audience was starting to get a little bit saturated. So I've turned it off. I'm going to create a new campaign, target a different lot of audiences, and hopefully you get some value out of it. So this is just one of the things that I would have to do on a daily basis. So I thought I would record it and show you guys, and I'll add it into the Facebook Ads for Small Businesses course. So it gives you a bit of an idea of a way to look at ads when you're analyzing your ads, some of the stats to look at and some of the key statistics to pay attention to. Sometimes the purchases might be good, but then the ROAS is really low. Just a couple things to keep an eye on before you turn ads off and stuff like that. Before I get started, guys, if you're following along and you like the content I put out, hit that subscribe button for us, hit that like button. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it. And that being said, let's jump into today's video. The two ads I'm looking at is this one here. These are both cold audience ads, which means I'm targeting people that have never seen my product before. And as you can see, if I look at the maximum date range, the results are pretty good, only $10 per sale. But what's been happening in the last month is these costs have gone up. So they're too expensive. They're still profitable, barely. And I just think I can get better results. So what I'm going to do is turn one of them off, and I'm going to split test different interests. So I'm going to use the same ads. I'm just going to test different interests, because what I think has happened is the audience has become a little bit saturated. See, as you can see here, it's reached 166,000 people, and it's shown my ads 260,000 times. So, which means the audience has seen my ad roughly nearly 2 times. If we look at the frequency, which is this one here, 1.65 and 1.58, so pretty high. It means they've seen, that's how many times each person has seen my ad, so 1.65. I want to turn one of them off, but I need to decide which one I need to turn off, because they're both very similar. So this one's $10.70 per purchase, this one's $10.55, so very close. So then what I want to do, the next statistic I want to look at is the return on ad spend. And as you can see, the return on ad spend on this one is a lot better than this one. If we look at the overall dollars spent, this is spent, $100 more, but it's made $1,300 more. So obviously this one is going much better. So my best option here is to turn this one off. And what I want to do is I want to take this one, and I want to duplicate it. And it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to try a few different interests. I'm going to be turning off CBO because I want to do it manually. And let's have a look at what we want to do here. So firstly, I just want to have $5 a day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 ad sets at $5 each. So to start off with, I just want to get rid of these. And here's where we come down and pick our interests. So what I want to do is I want to find interests that are similar to candy. So I come down here. Chocolate is obviously a very popular one, very broad interest, 5.2 million. What I might do is do chocolate. Just do choc. And I might do the age. It's a very large audience at 5 million. So what I'm going to do is just go chocolate and go 30 to 35. Let's go 30 to 33. gives me an audience size of 600,000, which is massive. So let's do that. 30 to 33. I'm going to leave that off for this time, and what I'm going to do, come down, I'm going to leave that as automatic. And Facebook's actually changed this around a fair bit. This is all changed heaps in the last week or so. I'm just going to leave it on standard. That's what they recommend, so I'm going to leave it on that. I'm going to leave all this. I can't actually change the 7-day click by the looks of it. Looks like they've taken that option out, so I have no other option other than to leave it on the 7-day click, 1-day view conversion, which is, that's fine. It's what I was using anyway. What I might do is, before I set the age limits, I might just come back here and see if it will give me an age on my audience. Sometimes it doesn't. Nah, see, this used to give you results. For some reason, it just doesn't do it anymore. It's a shame. There's another way I might be able to check it. Nah, so it doesn't, which is a shame, because I'd really be able to narrow in my audience if it told me what age bracket was buying my product, which it used to do. That's just a feature it looks like they've taken off us, which is a shame, because that would help a lot, and doesn't look like it's going to work. What I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to guess. If I was to guess, I'd probably say it's more older people buying it, more grandmas and stuff like that, but I'm going to stick with 30 to 33 for this one. In one of the other next ads, I might, do an older age bracket and see if that makes a difference. So come over to the ads. Like I said, I'm going to leave all the ads as is. I just need to change their titles. Everything else should stay the same. I shouldn't have to change anything. Yeah, everything else stays the same, so that's good. What I'm going to do is come back to the ad set level, and I'm going to duplicate this 2 more times. So one, just going to start with 1 for now, edit that, and then duplicate it again. We want to find a different interest. Oh, actually, one thing I did forget to do on the last one, which we could probably just delete this. I want to exclude audiences. So I need to exclude BC or website visitors, initiate checkout, purchases obviously, and I might just leave it at that for the time being. I'm not going to do Facebook and Instagram, so then I can duplicate this. So I just want to find a different audience. So come down here to the audience, turn this off. Bakery, cupcake, baking, cookie, cheesecake, cookie. I like Nutella, so why not do Nutella? It's probably very close to chocolate. Let's go cake. These are very broad interests. They're going to have a big audience, so that's why I've done the age groups to bring the audience size down a little bit. So we want to change the ads as well. Cake. There's that done, and we go back to the ad set, duplicate it one more time. I might pick a real random interest. I might throw a Kmart in there or a Big W. What's a really random? I really like the interest. So a random interest I reckon would be good would be the cinemas. Let's try that. Because when people go to the cinemas, they buy rubbish food like candy and stuff there, and it's really expensive. And this candy's not. Yeah, very random, but let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Something just random, chuck it in there, see how it goes. Cinema. Let's have a look at how big that audience is. So you can't tell the audience size when you have exclusion, so you have to get rid of them. It's only 24,000, so it's only small, so we can maybe add another one in there, movies. That's bigger, that's bigger. Let's leave it at that, cool. And then we put our exclusions back in there. Cool, cool. Let's do that. Just change the name on the ads. So that all looks pretty good. Very quick overview of what I did. I turned the campaign off that wasn't performing as good as the other one. I duplicated it. I've now targeting 3 different interests using the same ads, and I'm also excluding website visitors, and I'm also using the age brackets from 30 to 32. Not sure how those age brackets are going to go, so only time will tell. We'll run it for a week or so, come back, and I might show you the results, see how we go. That's it for this video, guys. I'm not sure what the next video will be, depending on where you are up to on the course. Like I said, this is an extra video that I just decided to throw in there because it was something I needed to do, and I'm sure you'll get some value out of it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on another video.